Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She did it all. She did the character. She did. Yeah.
Oh God, I love it. I love it. Wednesday Adams she's a spirit animal of mine. Most assuredly. Awesome.
Yeah. We had some Optimus Primes, mostly Spider-Man.
Wow. You had some Optimus Primes, really?
Yeah, we had 2 Optimus Primes. I think like 10 or 12 Spider-Man.
Ow, Dobby. Oh my
One
God.
kid.
Stop. Sorry.
One
she's
kid.
hitting my
My
face.
grandson went as my son and grandson. One of them was Maverick, and the other one was Goose.
Oh,
wow.
They both had those little mustaches. It was
my God.
they won first prize at the costume thing for the neighborhood.
I love it. See, Halloween's so much fun. It really is. I didn't participate in it this year. Normally, I walk over to the, across the tracks neighborhood where, all the little kids go, the big houses, Main Street. And I'll walk over there and I'll watch. And I mean, everyone gets involved. But this year, I was like, no, nah, they can have it. I'll enjoy it from afar.
Well, with the
Mark.
tooth and everything before, this is kind of decompression. The last couple of years, you got to really celebrate it, and I kind of went all out this year with it.
We didn't do anything. We had candy. That's what we did. We had candy. We didn't decorate. We didn't get nothing ready. We just didn't have time. We were like, next year we got fog machine. We got all kinds of stuff to do.
That's understandable. I mean, you just got
were
married a few weeks before.
Exactly. There's plenty of Halloweens where y'all can deck all the way out. Yeah.
So.
Boobies! There you go.
Boobies!
And thank you, Chris, for your contribution this morning to the thumbnail. I'm like, oh my God, that's me. I'm so impressed. Thank you. And yes, they look fabulous, darling. Fabulous. Keep going.
Oh, it help us. And to borrow something from Andre Einhorn. And with that.
Talk hard!
Good morning, Valhalla!
I can relate to Tommy Lee. I don't care either.
Every time Millie gets under the bomb, I'm coming! I'm leaving! Oh man! Coming!
Oops. My favorite.
You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed.
You forgot about the twirly whirlies.
I have been falling for 30 minutes! Long live the fighters!
Cameraman, I have no fire, no matches.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Your move, creep. Consider that a divorce.
Good opening.
Ruby Rod, y'all. Ruby Rod. Mwah! Love him.
I don't care.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
I don't care. Oh my God.
Man Squatch says, I just realized that Ruby Rod is just Chris Tucker on 9 pounds of Adderall and caffeine.
That's the way we like him.
Go over my back. Go over my back.
With his little space buns in his hair and his little roses ringed around his neck. Oh my God, he's so fabulous. I just love that character so much.
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
have to do the wrist thing too. You have to, what you do.
Always holding that little baton.
There you go, Loki. Super green. Super green. Green. Super green. Oh
Super green.
God, y'all. I love that movie so damn much.
What kind of green? Oh, emerald.
I really don't know who came up with that concept, but it was genius.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh,
I think it was half Chris Tucker because he took what they gave him and he absolutely over exaggerated.
and you need that for that character. You need to be so big you're bursting out of the seams. You really do, for just because it's such a foil for Corbin Dallas, that he's there and he's like, what the hell? What's going on? And then you got Ruby Rod exploding in his face, and he's like, no. And Ruby Rod's like, Rod's like, come on, man, get with it. And he's like, oh shit. I love it.
I love Corbin's negotiation skills.
Hey, a big shout out to Mountains of Elysium, who is on their way with their wife to give birth to their first child. Congratulations.
Oh,
Mountains of
wow.
Elysium.
Yeah.
Drive safe, be safe. All of our best wishes. Can't wait to hear about the little bundle of joy.
Oh,
Congratulations.
wonderful. Yes, that's all. That makes me happy. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Your life will change forever.
Yes, it will, but it'll be wonderful. That's great. Sorry, I had my face full in my mug.
Ray Larry says John McClane with a hyped up weirdo.
Yeah, boy, I tell you,
I'm
what,
leaving.
every time I think about Bruce Willis now, I get kind of sad. He's pretty much not even there anymore.
I loved him so much. I'm not really into a lot of actors and actresses, like some people are, because I don't know why. I guess I'm weird, but I do love him. Nearly everything he's been in, I've loved, or at least I've loved his performance in it. Let's put it that way.
He's been in a lot of crap.
Yes, he has.
Well, they said here in the last few
Yeah.
years, he was just taking anything he could because he knew what was coming, and he was trying to provide for his family.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. I think
Man
the
was a
last
working actor.
halfway decent movie I saw him in was Death Wish, and even that wasn't that great. So
Yeah.
He's a working actor, and yeah, it's like, okay, got to do this. Got to take care of business when I can. Shit. We love you, Bruce.
Chris Persia has a question over on Rumble. He says, if a ranger rides a horse, what do Druish rangers ride? A war pig like the dwarf, or a war deer like the elf?
I guess it honestly depends on their height. You're not going to put a little tiny druid up on a big ass war deer, but you will stick them on a boar and they'll raise hell. So that would be my assumption.
You forgot about the twirly whirlies. Only good thing about that last movie. Oh.
He was spry, was he, on that thing?
Elven sprite.
Oh God, and the diva, rock star that Thranduil is. I mean, come on now. You just him and who was the one on the board? Who was the what was his name?
He was from the Iron Hills.
Yeah.
He's Theoden's uncle. Man. Okay. Now I got to look it up.
No, I can't remember, but the way his little boar is just, those little feet are just going back and forth, back and forth. I love it. He ain't afraid of no elf. He's like, bring them on, baby. My boar and I, we be ready. And I cannot remember for the life of me what the hell.
Dane. Iron Foot.
Oh, okay. That's it. Thank you. That was going to bug me. Come on, Lynx. God, I'm sorry. Got cats and a climbing on my shoulder. Come on, get settled.
From the Iron Hills.
From the Iron Hills. Yes.
Iron.
I would rather watch that movie on loop 24 hours a day than Rings of Power. Anything from Rings of Power.
Oh yeah, Rings of Power. You go back and you watch the Hobbit now, all 3 movies, and you have a much higher appreciation for the Hobbit movies now that we have Rings of Power.
See, so one good thing actually came out of Rings of Power. It gave people an appreciation for the Hobbit trilogy, and that makes my little heart happy. Because despite it all, I still enjoy it. Y'all know I have my issues with some of it. It's like, what the hell? But for the most part, I'm like, you know what? Tolkien at least was in safe hands with Jackson. It was just, he gave us too much in The Hobbit, but you know what? It's okay. We love you, Jackson. We appreciate it now, damn it. Ugh, Wings of Power, my ass. But yeah. Oh, hey, Lynx. Come on in. What do y'all want? Oh my God, they're all staring at me. I've got 5 of them staring at me around my chair.
God.
What do y'all want? Y'all been fed. This is scary. If I don't show up over the weekend, you know what's happened. Because they're surrounding me this morning. Okay. All right. No.
Oh, did you hear the latest wonderful news coming out of Marvel?
Oh, they want all the old stars back.
Yeah, they're going to bring back all the old cast.
Okay, how the hell are they playing?
They ain't going to be able to afford them.
They're going to resurrect Iron Man. They're going to resurrect Black Widow. And they're going to bring back the OG cast because this isn't working.
Are they doing it as another multi universe, or is it going to be one universe?
It's got to be a multiverse because they're dead in the original one.
I'm so sick of the multiverses, y'all. I am. It's old now, and no,
honestly, I don't think they can do it. There's no way they can afford them. I mean, hell, Robert Downey Jr. He probably wouldn't come back for less than $30-40 million, and then you got all the other ones. Hell, you'd have the salary alone would be $150 to $200 million.
I'm terrified if Iron Man does come back or Black Widow does. I'm terrified if all those characters come back that they're going to ruin them somehow, and he's going to come back a beta cuck, and she's going to come back a raging feminist. I mean, what are they going to do with the writing material?
Well, one of the rumors is that in Deadpool 3, they're going to be going through the timeline and getting all of history's greatest Prime Universe heroes to fight all of the Kangs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right
So
now they're having a problem with the Kangs.
well, yeah, and they don't technically have to have what's his name? They don't have to have him come back, but that's right now. That's the big rumor is that the Deadpool in Deadpool 3, they're gonna bring all of the heroes into that universe and take them from the Prime universe, including the X-Men and everybody, and bring them in, and they're gonna have one giant throwdown with the Kangs.
And then are they going to die again? Are they just going to
Probably.
resurrect him just for this and have a big showdown and then kill him again?
If they honestly can pull it off and get the money to get those people back, they'd have to probably make 2 or 3 movies to make it pay out. I mean, and try to do it all at one time.
Is it wrong for me to say I don't care? Even if they do, I don't really care. I'm not excited. This doesn't make me go, ooh, they're bringing it. I'm so battle weary right now with Marvel and DC and the superhero movies that I don't know. I've been finding other stuff to watch and I've been happy about it. So I don't know how I feel, but right now that's my inclination. I just don't care because I don't trust that they'll do anything really good with it.
Well, they have so many villains they could have chose from, you know. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
And a big thank you to Mark Dambly Tired for that $1.99 super chat. He says, the powers of the retcon compel you. The powers of the retcon compel you. Get your holy water out. I want to fling holy water at it. The powers of the retcon compel you.
Yeah, it's cool when you do stuff like that once in a while and it has a purpose and a reason, and it you could see it really going in the story. But just as an idea, it's like, okay, we're going to do another multi universe. We're going to retcon some shit just because we need new ideas. No, it should be the main idea, not just something you springboard off of. Because then it's a crutch. And then you have to find something to pigeonhole to make it work. And I don't know, y'all. I mean, yeah, I love me some Iron Man, some Robert Downey Jr., but I don't know.
Look,
Imagine
they shot their wad.
Imagine if Dr. Doom
Yeah, they did.
was able to gather the power of fallen heroes and villains.
Ooh.
Like Odin. And the first thing you see him do is take like Odin's power. And he is basically becoming more and more powerful as he absorbs all the powers of these fallen heroes and villains. And that's what they have to fight at the end, is this super godlike Dr. Doom.
That
would have been badass.
That
would have been badass, but they can't do that. They can't do anything badass because then it's testosterone fueled man machine, not anti patriarchy bullshit.
We should come out of a superhero movie beating on our chests. Oh, at the moon. Just yay, good guys win. That's how you should feel.
Well, they have so much material that they could use. I mean, they have got, 50, 60, 70 years of comics that are out there that they could have used. And what are they using? The ones from the last 10 or 15 years that are shit.
Yeah. So, I know. Got a kitty running around crying or talking. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in some of these story meetings, like at the beginning where they all kind of get together and brainstorm and figure shit out, because I want to know where they get from point A to point Z. Are they all over the map? Are they?
They don't know nothing about it. All they do is just go in there. Somebody has read a synopsis from somewhere of something, and then they just start sticking their ideas in there, and then they just totally forget about the synopsis and go their own way.
Have we had a movie where the X-Men and then these other superheroes actually get together?
No.
Why not? Why haven't they done something like that?
Because at the time they were 2 different studios.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I'd be hyped to see something like that. I really would, to see what brings them together and who they're going to fight, and that would be my thing. But the last superhero movie I saw, y'all, was Blue Beetle, so which was just meh. I don't remember a lot of it, to be honest with you, because I was laughing at some of it, rolling my eyes at other bits of it, and then the bits that I was interested in, I was like, okay, what's happening here? All right, I get it, but why? All right, okay, familia, yeah, we like that, but what else? What else you got to offer? So it was just a meh movie for me. And that's how I feel about all of it right now.
Honestly, I liked
Yeah.
Loki when he was the bad guy.
Oh, well, Loki is the bad guy still. Hold on. I've got evidence.
All right.
Hold on. I've got evidence. Just recently, a call went out to find out who the mysterious Sparrow is, and Loki called her out. We all know who Sparrow is. It's been her all along.
Make a lame and gay.
See?
Stone
Loki.
Change her to a chick and make her lame and gay.
Put a chick in it. Respect my authority.
You better respect my authority. We all know who Sparrow is. Thank you for not smoking.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Pandaverse more than I have any superhero movie in a while.
That was hilarious.
Oh my God, Butters, y'all.
And I loved Kenny too. Kenny was great. I just like her boobs.
Her boobs are hot. Oh, the scene where they're in the principal's office and they're trying to make sense, and the alternate universe or the other multi-universe Cartman's there. The others, they're like, the guy's like, if you don't like it, the problem's with you. They're just like, what the hell? It was great. I loved it.
I mean,
Darth Arlene over Rumble says, I'd love to see Mr. Sinister.
Arlena.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. There's so much they could do. There really
I know
is.
who Mark would love to see.
Captain Cold? Who would Mark like to see?
Oh, it's the Hulk. You got to have the Hulk in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got to have the Hulk in it because he's so angry.
So angry.
Here in just a second, he'd be like, I'm not angry, Loki. The angriest wrench in Valhalla. Isn't angry.
He said he needed a Valium.
Oh, he did? I know the other day he was like, don't make me angry, Loki. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I was like, yeah, you're not the Hulk.
Mark, the High Evolutionary, wasn't he in the Guardians 3?
I haven't seen that yet.
Guardians 3? Oh, it was a train wreck. I think that was the
well,
last Marvel movie I watched was Guardians 3.
That's why, because I've heard very mixed reviews on it. And I love the first two films, y'all. I absolutely love the first two films. I have no knowledge on the comic. I've never read the comic. So I've heard, some things. Well, Star-Lord was different in the comic, yada yada. That may be. And if so, I kind of wish because I always like, stick with source material. It's the best. But I still thoroughly enjoyed the movies. So I'm putting it off because I got to get to the point where if I am disappointed, I really won't care. And right now I'm not at that point with Guardians. So I'm waiting it out.
Punk Water wants a real Planet Hulk. I honestly, I don't think they could do it. I don't think they could do it. They can't do it with the people they have now. There's no way. There'd be too much that would be changed and screwed up.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo just to me was
you wouldn't get him. You wouldn't get him at all because it's nothing but Hulk. The closest you're gonna get to that kind of Hulk is what they did in Ragnarok. There is no Banner, only Hulk.
Only Hulk.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mind him as Hulk, but I didn't like him as Banner. I mean, all right, he was okay. It wasn't a train wreck performance, but I don't know. He wasn't. I think I'm sure there were other people out there that could have done a better Banner. Now as Hulk, you CGI that shit, make him go, "Rrr," and you're good. But yeah, Banner, he was a little too New Yorkish, if you know what I mean. He seemed a little too savvy as Banner, but I don't know. Again, I'm not super familiar with the comic source material.
Yeah, Marvel could probably stand to have a animated universe.
Yeah, that's true. They haven't done that in a while.
You know, I will forever be pissed off at Edward Norton for screwing up that opportunity.
Yeah,
I will. He wanted more money than like everybody else combined and was just a total douche.
Who did?
And Edward Norton, the guy who played him in so Edward Norton played Hulk in The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that is part of the MCU.
Okay.
So he played the one who wasn't part of it was Eric Bana. He was in just Hulk. It was Hulk. That's it. He played Bruce Banner in that movie in 2003. Edward Norton played him as part of the MCU. And we even got Thunderbolt Ross in that movie, who's played by the same guy who plays him in the later movies. And you get Robert Downey Jr. at the end of that movie when he comes to him and he's like, "Hey, we're putting a group together."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Edward Norton, when they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do the Avengers movie and bring everybody back," he was like, "I want more money than everybody." Edward Norton was like, "Take everybody's salary and combine it, and that's what I want." And they were like, "No."
They were like, "Yeah, right."
I think it's funny. I didn't even remember the guy's name, and he's up there shilling for more. I mean, work for your coin, dude. But understand, you're not freaking Laurence Olivier here that can sweep in and demand what you want. That's not how it works.
He's a good actor. He's a decent actor, but he's not, top tier A list.
Yeah, he's not Tom Cruise going in there going, "Okay, I want a car and a puppy and 10 extra bucks." You got it, Mr. Cruise. Whatever you want, Mr. Cruise. Edward who?
Yep.
No.
And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he pulled.
God. You think he did it because he didn't really want to do it? You think it's one of these, I'm done with this character, but I don't want to say no, so I'm just going to make I'm going to work myself out of any kind of contract?
I don't know. They were really the original guy who played what's his name? Iron Man's friend that works in the Air Force.
Terrence Howard?
Yeah, Terrence Howard. He wanted more money than you could shake a stick at. And they were like, "Yeah, no, we'll recast."
I think they had actually promised him a certain amount of money, and then they backtracked on it, and that was one of the reasons he left.
Well, okay, so the original idea was to bring Robert Downey Jr. in and kind of kick it off. And then have everybody. That's why when he walks by the prototype, he looks at it and he's like, "Next time, baby."
Yeah.
Because it was going to be his movies. He was going to be War Machine, and Robert Downey Jr. was going to be kind of like a little guest star here and there. He was going to make cameos in movies. He was going to go off and do his own thing. And then they changed everything, and they were like, "No, let's make an Iron Man 2. Everybody loves him as Tony Stark. He did such a great job. We're keeping Robert Downey Jr., and we'll have this backup character play War Machine." And he didn't like that, and he got really upset about it, and he screwed it up. So
I'm all for actors being paid what they're worth. Okay, and let's face it, the big names, they're going to get the most money because they're the ones that are drawing in the crowd. And Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man. He was phenomenal in that role. So I could see somebody like him getting paid more money than somebody like, someone who, good actor. But I mean, Terrence Howard is a great actor. He's a fantastic actor.
Terrence Howard made more for the first Iron Man than Robert Downey Jr. did.
What? No
Yeah.
shit.
Yes, no
Well,
shit.
that was
I
Robert
did not
Downey
know that.
Jr.'s comeback movie. You know, I mean, that
It
was
Yes.
his
was.
second chance.
True,
And
true. It was.
nobody knew what
Good
to
point.
expect from that.
That's a really
So
good point.
he got this opportunity and he was like, tee that shit up. And he home run that shit. And
God,
everybody wanted to be Iron Man, and Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man.
he was.
They should have done
Iron
that
Man.
at the end of the movie. He should have been standing there at the podium, and instead of just saying, I am Iron Man, he should have said, I'm Robert Downey Jr. and I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. Oh my God, people would have lost their shit. But yeah, no, you're right. That was his comeback movie. That's a very good point. And damn, did he nail it out of the park? And no one can think of Iron Man without thinking Robert Downey Jr. in that role.
Yeah.
But if you're an actor and you get a little too now, okay, what Dave Bob was saying, if they had promised Terrence Howard one thing and then they tried to renege on it, I could see him saying, well, look, wait, then you're just protecting yourself as an actor, you're protecting your contract, because they shouldn't be allowed to do that. If they promise you one thing and it's already written in stone and then they go and change it, no, that's uncool.
It was probably just a handshake.
It had to have been, or he could have sued. But yeah, but other than that, just, if you're a working actor, go in and take your money and get your coin, get your fame and enjoy it. But don't be an ass about it. I got to get paid more than anyone else on this. Who are you again? Edward who? No. No, it's not how it works. And then you'll just end up pissing off studio heads and people you have to work with anyway, and you'll be labeled a troublemaker. And just don't do it, y'all. Go out to Hollywood. Don't do it that way. It's not good form at all. Wow.
I'm trying to pull up. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pull up a recent to comment on what Andy says here. Give me one second. I am. Where are you, Mister? There we go. Yes, he does need to eat. He does need to eat a little steak.
Yeah.
Because God help me.
Well,
He does not look the same. I understand you get older, but he looked very frail recently. That's not even like a real recent picture, because I don't want to put out something that's like right now, because he is stick thin and looks horrible.
do you think he's been sick? Has he been
He's
sick?
sworn off eating any meat and anything connected to meat. So he's gone like uber vegan.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that will do it.
I'm gonna tell you what, people that eat nothing but plant-based stuff or whatever, I mean, it's just, that to me, that's not natural. That's not how we became the top species on the planet.
Well, how do you get your protein intake, your daily protein intake at a safe level if you're just eating grass? And I mean, I know it's more than that, but I don't know. Meat is such a, plus I love a good meat. I won't lie. Give me a steak any day, but it's such a good, even eggs. These are good sources of protein that our body needs. And if you're not supplementing that properly, you will get sick.
I'm sure you do that liquid protein crap.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess like protein shakes and shit like that.
But it's gotta be completely.
Wow.
It can't come from any meat. See, that's the crazy thing. It's like you got veggies, you got people that are veggies, right? But they're not like, okay, I eat veggies, but they're not, oh my God, it can't come from this, or this, Then there are people that go like absolutely positively to the extreme, which is what RDJ is doing. And that's like, well, you can't have an animal in the same like 100-mile radius as where my grass grew that I'm going to eat today.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess.
Good luck with that.
I guess that's the difference between vegans and vegetarians.
Oh yeah. Well, vegans and anything with any kind of animal byproduct, no matter how minuscule, to my understanding, I am not vegan. So if there's any vegans out there, please correct me. But any, animal byproduct, if it has anything to do with the food, they won't touch it. Like a lot of dairy, of course, meat. I'm sure there's other things that they won't touch if it has any kind of association with that, and that would get difficult. Oh my God, Kurt eats nothing but tofu and bathes in insects.
Ugh. Ugh. Big outlaw. Technically, it's the difference between short chain fatty acids and long chain fatty acids. Your body needs long chain. It can only be obtained through animal proteins.
Yeah.
Meaning you need meat to survive.
Yeah,
How
PETA.
did mankind become top of the food chain? By running and tracking down animals, running animals down and eating them.
Yep.
That is the way we became top of the food chain.
Yep.
And I'm
That is
okay
why
with that.
PETA. People eating tasty animals. PETA.
Oh, PETA can suck it ever since their whole milk is worse for you than a beer. Drink beer, not milk. I'm like, motherfuckers, how many people have been killed on the road under people driving under the influence of milk? Get away from me with your shit. That's just idiots.
Yeah, because you wake up in the middle of the night, your baby's crying, you grab them instead of going to a teat or going to formula. Just pull a brew out of the oven,
Yeah.
out of the fridge. Probably for all these people, it's going to be a Bud Light. Pop a nipple on that son of a bitch and go to town.
And maybe I'm a little bit salty because around that time, my brother was in intensive care for over a month in a coma, having been hit head on by a freaking drunk driver. So, and then that campaign came out about 2 months later. I'm like, y'all are just idiots. You are idiots, PETA. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Go touch grass. Go eat something vegan, but get happy. Do something. Ugh.
I like a good salad every now and then, but I got to have a steak right afterwards to wash the taste out of my mouth.
A good steak and potato dinner. Oh my God.
They don't know what that is. They don't know what that is. So I was out. We were out in Hollywood. This was early 2000s. We went to Wolfgang Puck's restaurant. I got to see a couple of celebrities. There was Sean Connery sitting at Wolfgang Puck's. And he looked at me and he said, Loki, winners go home and fuck the prom queen. And I said, that's great. Thanks, Sean. But the food was the weirdest shit. The food came and I was like, what is this? I ordered the pizza. What is that? Those look like roaches. Oh no, so they're grasshoppers. No, take it back. Take it back. Take it back. Nope.
Oh my God.
Take it back.
Bugs.
What kills me is
My
a lot
choice.
of times you see those people that are so against eating meat and all that, but they'll eat fish. I mean,
Yeah, fish have
What?
feelings too. I mean, they're animals. I agree, and I have known some vegetarians that they weren't full vegetarian. They did eat eggs. They did eat once in a while. They'd eat chicken, and they did eat fish. And it was a personal choice for them, though. They weren't like, you're gonna burn in hell if you eat this slab of meat. It was just they said, well,
damn, that
for
sounded just
my
like
dietary
Cartman.
But yeah, I'm fine with that. Like I go back and forth with pork. I love pork, but I know how intelligent pigs are. And I had a non-pork period where I just didn't want to eat Babe. I just didn't. I
Oh,
felt
man,
weird
you
about it.
Ramu, Ramu, Arwen, please don't eat me. I'm strong and true, Ramu.
Yeah, but I got over that real quick. That's why in my intro of you got Babe at Farmer Hoggett, and then the next shot you got bacon. I got over it, but I still go back and forth. with
Man,
that.
you can wrap bacon around. I don't care what it is, and it makes it better. You can
No,
put
I
bacon in
don't
ice
have-
cream.
I've heard that argument, and I don't like bacon that much.
Arwen,
Bacon and
I'm just a
cake?
cute little pig. Don't eat me.
I can see that going on in her brain. Babe, get out of there. I want some
Yeah.
bacon. Damn it.
It took me about a year to get to where I could sit down and enjoy some pork stir fry. or enjoy a strip of bacon and not feel personally convicted. But that was my thing. I didn't try to put that on anyone else. That was my thing. I still cooked it all for the family, but it just tastes so good. I am from the South, Mark. Shut up. I am from the South. I just have, I dance to my own tune when it comes to foods, I guess. Because grits, bleh. Sweet tea, bleh. That nasty old white gravy y'all slather all over fried chicken steak and biscuits in the morning. Bleh.
You don't like sweet tea?
No, the only kind of tea I like is like hot dessert tea. I like that.
Okay,
but
you do
no,
me
I
a
don't like
favor. Do me a
regular
favor.
tea.
Yeah. Okay, so you've had just regular sweet tea, right?
Yes, I have.
Have you had it with lemon?
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Not a slice of lemon.
Okay, no, I've only
But
had it
like-
with the slice.
Okay. So this is what I want you to do. I can't stand regular sweet tea either, but I love it with lemon.
All right.
Not the little slice of lemon.
Okay, yeah, that's
Be
the
really
only kind of
specific.
flavor.
So get you some lemon concentrate and put like a capful or two in a glass and stir it up and try it. Or next
Okay.
time you're at the store, what's even easier is look next time you're at the grocery store, look for Gold Peak tea and look for the lemon Gold Peak tea.
Lemon Gold Peak tea. All right, I'll try that. I'll try it.
That and see if you like it. If you don't,
can't.
but I bet you, because I don't like regular sweet tea, but I like it like this, and I don't like restaurant. Oh, you brought me a lemon, thank you. That's not the kind of.
That's the
not
only way
kind of
I've
lemon.
had it.
I
Yeah.
used to
No.
love just sun tea. I used to make that sweet tea, and I'm gonna tell you what. I still like tea, but I can't drink it. It gives me kidney stones.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, then stay away from it for sure. I mean, the kind of tea I like is like mint chocolate chip and creme brulee and pumpkin chai and orange with gingerbread flavoring. That's the kind of shit I like. That's hot in the morning or in the evening with Splenda and creamer, and ooh, it just makes me happy. But all right, I will try that. I will try that. The tea with lemon, real lemon, not the slice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Shockwave says, anyone else hear about them remaking Highlander? Henry Cavill and Queen. God help us. From the dawn of time we came.
Is Henry
Moving
Cavill going to
silent.
play Highlander?
Yeah, he's going to play Connor McLeod.
If they have, if they reprise the Queen music, yeah, baby, I'm all for it.
I'll be interesting. But again, do we really need another Highlander?
Not
No.
really.
Nope.
I'm just waiting for fresh
We
new
don't-
ideas to come out of Hollywood, and
there
I think I'll
are-
wait
There-
forever.
there
I'll
are-
wait forever.
They're going to spend a lot of money on it too. From what I hear, they're spending a lot of money on it, and that's a mistake. This should be more like an indie level entry, and pay him whatever. But they're spending a lot of money on this movie. That's a red flag because they're not going to make it back.
Yeah, that's counting your chickens. For
I don't
sure.
care. I like Henry Cavill in just about anything. I mean, he's
Yeah, he's a good
guy.
actor.
He's a good guy too.
Carlos Estrada with $5 super chat says Disney Marvel failed to create an iconic Iron Man outside of Robert Downey Jr. Many memorable, iconic versions of Batman with animation and movies. It's true.
It's a
You
good
got
point.
RDJ. That's what
That's
you
a
got.
good point.
What did they do with Rowdy? They made him a scroll,
Yeah.
and they made the one that the Rowdy that held him in Endgame a scroll.
Yeah.
So that's not the real. That's not the real War Machine. That's a scroll.
Mm-hmm.
So they took that moment away from you too. No, they've screwed it all up. They've crapped on it. They've crapped on Marvel completely.
Hello.
Hello.
Shut up, Mark.
We can eat. Oh God. I was like, I thought she was talking to somebody.
I did.
We can
Yeah,
hear you.
I know it was his drive-by. I thought he was going to say, shut up, Arwen, but he said boobies instead. Thank you, Mark. Oh my God.
Mark, you're a very naughty boy.
Yeah. Well, last time I missed one of his drive-by phone calls, like he fussed at me. So I had to get it this time. Thank you, Mark.
Gesture of sin. Says, as a Brit, I feel I should say tea should only be drunk with fresh squeeze of cow, maybe a sugar lump.
I use fake cow, Jester. I use flavored creamer. It looks like cow, but it's not. But yeah, I agree. You know, sweeten that stuff up. Make it pretty. Something.
I had a friend that drank tea with milk, and I was just like,
Oh my
Nope.
God.
Nope.
Hello.
You stay away from my murky milk.
oh my Lord.
That was Sensei. Actually sounded like Bree. Anyone else want to call me while I've got the phone and it's charged? Strike while the iron's hot. It's got 90% left, so far I'm doing good.
I know a lot of people that adulterate their coffee with milk and cream and all that other crap.
I don't know how they do it. I just don't. Oh. Oh shit. Hello. Oh no. Hang on. Loki. I couldn't get the speaker on. Okay, y'all. We've had Mark, Sensei, and Loki. Who's next? I got the phone in my hand.
What do you mean, Loki? I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Loki called me. The Loki called me. Oh
The
my God.
Loki called you.
The
Oh my
Loki
God.
just called me.
Oh my
Tom
God.
Hiddleston?
Mhm.
Oh my God. Oh, and I think oh God, Arlena called it. I missed it. Arlena, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Let's see if I can do it. I can't find it. Hello. I don't know if y'all can hear that. She
We
said
can't.
she said you answered this time. Boobies. Oh, shut
Mark
up,
says
Mark.
he hasn't called. I haven't.
Nobody called me this morning. It's just random strangers calling me. Y'all ain't right. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Who can't hear that? Yes, Hiddleston and I, we're like this. We're buds. We're best buds. He calls me all the time. The Loki. Oh, jeez. It's Friday morning, y'all. It's Friday morning.
Maybe one
last
of your
time
cats.
he called me, I picked up the phone and he said, "Look how far you've fallen." And I said, "Shut up, Tom, bastard." Go back to Taylor, you son of a bitch.
I'm dead.
Mm.
Shit.
So we've got one more story to present to y'all before we get out of here this morning, and I thought this was interesting. Usually we don't roll this way, but I just had to, believe all women, right? Believe all women. We've heard that. Believe all women. Our woman who made fake cancer claims to raise nearly $40,000 avoids prison. I didn't do it for the money.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's been done more than once. That's a common thing that's happened. And it's not just women that pull that.
Wow.
So an our woman, nobody contact this person, please. An our woman who falsely claimed to have cancer and documented her battle on social media will stay out of prison after a judge gave her probation and a suspended sentence. Madison Russo, 20, never had pancreatic cancer, leukemia, nor the football-sized tumor wrapped around her spine. She claimed in postings on TikTok, GoFundMe, Facebook, and LinkedIn.
Mhm.
Over 400 people sent her donations as part of the 10-year suspended sentence handed down Friday. She was ordered to pay $39,000 in restitution and a $1,370 fine. If she stays out of trouble for 3 years, she'll go free.
Mhm.
Brennan woman pleaded guilty in June of first-degree theft in court on Friday. Judge John Tilleen declined a defense request that would have wiped the conviction off her record if she completes probation successfully. He said people who deal with her in the future should know that she once engaged in a criminal scheme. Serious crimes must have serious consequences. Through this scheme, you deceived your friends, your family, your community, other cancer victims, charities, strangers who were motivated by your supposedly tragic story to donate to help support you. Russo told the court she made her story up because she hoped her fake battle would force her troubled family to focus on her.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Shit, and what a time. I have to leave. Take the older spawn to work. But I am going to say this. I think it's disgusting. I think you are using serious illnesses to play on people's emotions. And if you want to force your troubled family to focus on you, you know what? There are a hell of a lot better ways to do it than deceiving people and playing on that sympathy and that care and people who have either been through cancer or who are cancer survivors to go, you know what? I know what it's like. I know it's rough for you. Here, I want to help you out. That's just the next level of sick. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about the rest of it, but that's just my say on that.
I think they went too light on her.
I kind of do too. I do too. I think that's terrible. And
So you think if this was a dude, he would have had jail time?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Probably. And rightfully so. So, oh God. Okay, that is nobody. All right. Nobody called. All right, y'all. I gotta go.
I love that. No. Did your nose move when it did that too?
Yeah, that's my ringtone is the Bewitched. Yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I
Drive
love
safe.
y'all.
Be safe, Arwen.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I think they went too light on her. I mean, that's barely even a slap on the wrist.
Krona said there are consequences? Question mark. Only if he was a dude that identified as a dude talking to another dude.
Yeah.
Chris Persia. Yeah. Mark the Amply Tired says some people even go to Iceland on GoFundMe. Isn't that interesting?
Weird.
So, and yeah, her eyes are something else entirely.
I have to agree. But it seems like a lot of the crazy ones, those eyes give them away every time.
So people will take advantage of anything. They will take advantage of tragedy. They will take advantage of YouTube. They will take advantage of convoys. They will take advantage of anything. So,
oh yeah, there have been a lot of grifters on YouTube that always seem to come back every other week, with the same sob story over and over and over. After a while, that gets old.
and you start to wonder, is there anyone out there genuine that isn't all about this, taking advantage of people?
Yeah.
We have tried to, over the last 4 years, we have done our very, very best to try and stick up for the little people and help out when we can to the people that need it. Have we been taken advantage of? Sure. But we're not going to stop being ourselves, and we're not going to stop doing the things that we do because one or two bad apples in a bunch.
Well, the community as a whole is sound, and if someone really needs help, I'm all for giving them help. But someone that just keeps coming back with the same story all the time, that's a red flag in my book.
And Mark Dame's retired. Indeed, they are Loki. There are some very genuine people out there. Yes, there are. Absolutely.
There's some people that I'll try to help in a heartbeat if I can. I'm not always able to help, but I will always pray for them or whatever.
And Dig Outlaw says, I despise those who demand money from Mexican Iron Man. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I get sometimes people are desperate and they don't know what to do. But doing something like this is not the answer. It's not.
No, not. I mean, anytime you fake an illness or something like that, that to me is, that's lower than low.
So when you take advantage of people, you take advantage of a situation and then lie about it.
Yeah. People are good. I mean, people want to help other people, and, preying on that's just, it's been around forever. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's nothing new. This kind of stuff has been going on since people have been people, but I don't know.
Thank you, Kay Roberts, for being here, for listening. Have a great one. And
yeah.
Say hello to everybody at the BFW for me. Mark Damsley Tired says, Captain's log. Memos me money. He promised me.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
As soon as the subculture became somewhat mainstream was a clear sign of the growing sickness. Absolutely. Absolutely. It used to be, it used to not, that every once in a while you'd catch something like this. And now everybody's looking for sympathy. They want that sympathy vote. They want that sympathy click. They want that sympathy gimme. And, you'll see it.
Yep.
You don't need me to point it out to you. You'll see it. You'll see it on your own by the people that demand, by the people that take advantage, by the people that grift. Especially the ones that are like, I'm not a grifter. They're grifters. You'll see it yourself.
There's so many instances. There's a lot of people out there that are hurting and need money and don't have a place to stay. And I understand that. But then there are a lot of people that sit out there and hold up the signs and everything else. And then at the end of the day, they take all their money and go get in their car and drive up, to their home somewhere. I mean, that bothers me. Really?
Sorry, I got a donut shoved in my mouth. I got a donut hole shoved in my mouth. All right.
I'm out of coffee.
Yeah, I'm out of coffee. Dave Bob's out of coffee. We're getting out of here. No late show tonight because no Mim. God knows when it's ever going to be back. If it ever is even going to come back. But guys, take care. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Be excellent to each other. Okay? Remember, it's not all about you.
And y'all have a great day, folks.
Have a great one, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.
Redheads hate Mark.